second with Rosebud and Harding Academy. Harding Academy travels to Mountain View tonight, so maybe look for them to get beat tonight. And so maybe the Yellow Jackets and somebody will help us with Rosebud. But right now, Clinton is in second place, a couple of games behind Mountain View. Yellow Jackets won 64-44 on Tuesday, that game at Ball Knob. They led 19-10 at the end of the first quarter, 29-20 in the half, but then blew it open in the second half, outscoring Ball Knob 35-24 in the second half. 10 players for the Yellow Jackets scored. Reese McDonald had 19 and Kylie Lassiter 12, followed by Katie McJunkins with 8. Reese and Kylie were our first Arkansas Bank and Trust players of the game. The last time these two teams played was way back on December the 8th. It was a 56-48 win for Clinton at Yellow Jacket Arena. But Yellow Jackets led 14-7 into the first quarter, 26-21 at the half, but trailed 37-35 heading into the fourth quarter. But a big fourth quarter by the Lady Yellow Jackets. They outscored Pangburn 19-9 to pull away for a 56-48 win. And in that one, Phillip Jones, Kylie Lasher did not score for the first three quarters, and then she scored 9 points in the fourth quarter.
Definitely. She's got to have a big game tonight. You got to control the boards, and after the rebounds, you got to be able to find the outman and throw it to the outman and keep the flow of the game going.
Yeah, Kylie had a big game at Ball Knob the other night with those, we said, with 12 points. She's really playing well on the inside. And for a sophomore, she has lots of potential. She keeps improving every day. In that first game that these two teams played, the Yellow Jackets hit 7 3-point baskets. Reese McDonald had 4 by herself. Pangburn was led by Kaylee Barnett, their post player. She had 22 points. Macy Landis had 9. And the Yellow Jackets held probably Pangburn's leading scorer, Briley Huggins. They held her to 4 points and no points in the second half for Huggins in that first game. And Clinton went 9 of 17 at the free throw line in that one. A little bit different lineups for these teams. Of course, Madison Spears been out all year for the Yellow Jackets with injury. But Penguins had 2 players now go down with an ACL this season. Liberty Langley went down just before Christmas, 6-foot sophomore for Pangburn. And then just a week ago, another sophomore starter, Rivers McKee, went down with a knee injury for Pangburn. And so a little bit different lineups for these two teams since the last time they played. Pangburn comes in. They're 11-11 on the season under head coach Christy Rowland. She's been here almost 20 years, Phillip Jones. You've probably done some of her games.
Oh, probably so.
She is a Concord Pirate graduate, and she played basketball for Ron Marvel at UCA. So she's 11-11 on the year. They are 6-5 in the conference, currently 5th place, but only 2 games out of second. You know, if they won out down the stretch, they still have a shot at second place. On Tuesday night, they beat Newport on the road over in Jackson County. They lost last Friday night 67-56 to Mountain View, only 11-point loss. A little bit deceiving, though. They were down 20-plus in the fourth quarter, and Mountain View pulled Isabel and all the starters. Pangburn closed it to 11 before it was over. Now, one thing these two teams have in common, last week they both played an overtime game with Harding Academy. The Yellow Jackets beat Harding in overtime at Clinton, and Pangburn lost here last Tuesday 55-54 in overtime to Harding Academy. So it kind of gives you a little bit of comparison on scores. Now, they have played a tough schedule. Early in the year, they had a stretch of 5 out of 6 games in which they played Greers Ferry, Valley Springs, Mount Vernon Enola, Viola, and Bergman. All those teams are ranked.
All those teams are very outstanding, great teams, great coaches. And usually your strength of schedule, you might get beat, but it's going to help you in conference play. You know, it's one of those type of deals. So.
Yeah, Greers Ferry's top 2 or 3 teams in Class A might win a state.
Absolute Viola.
Bergman's ranked number 1, and Valley Springs, I think, 2 or 3 in girls.
Yes.
In our division, Class 3A. And you mentioned Viola, also another top team in Class A, and then Mount Vernon Enola good. So, yeah, they had a tough stretch. In 6 games, they played 5 of those against those really good teams. Pangburn moving up for the first time to Class 3A in this cycle. They've been Class 2A for years. They switched to a thing called the curriculum of, I forget what they call it, but they've really exploded the enrollment I think they picked up over 100 students in the last 3 years. School of Innovation.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a computer-based curriculum, and they've it's 12 miles to Heber, 15 to Searcy. All those school districts meet, and they picked up about a little over 100 kids in 3 years, which is unusual for most schools in the state. And so they've moved from 2A to 3A. We're here Tiger Arena. You probably see it on television. Nice arena. It's less than 10 years old. It was built when the gas wells came through. The whole town surrounded by gas wells. In fact, they're actually inside the city limits here. And so they've hosted both the state tournament and they've had a couple of regionals here also. So
great atmosphere. I've been here for a couple of state tournaments and regionals. Great atmosphere.
Well, we'll come back for basketball after this break. We're going to break here for the national anthem, and when we come back, we'll have Clinton Yellow Jacket basketball. You're listening to the Yellow Jackets on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Steve Landers for the all-new Cowboy family of dealerships. When I say family, it's something I truly believe. This is an incredible place that has not only embraced me and my employees, but also my family. And that's what community is all about. I want to say thank you for making it possible for us to call this home. Can't wait to see you at Cowboy, the all-new Steve Landers Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
Ozark Health is a wonderful diamond in the rough, I call it.
Living in a rural community, having access to healthcare is critical. It has been a blessing to our community.
Not that I want to go to the hospital, this last place that I really want to go, but this is a place I'd recommend to anybody.
There's nothing like the individual care that you get here. It's phenomenal.
Our purpose for being here is to serve people. It fills me with pride that we're able to do that.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reagan Gallagher, a board-certified neurosurgeon with the Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. If you are experiencing pain in your neck, your arms, your back, or your legs, or you have weakness with prolonged standing or walking, we can help you find the cause. At our Neuroscience Center, we have a comprehensive spine clinic to help you take control of these problems. For more information, visit our website at conwayregional.org or call 501-932-0352. You can always talk with your primary care physician about a referral to Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. We look forward to helping you improve the quality of your life.
Hey, we're glad you could join us. We are early tip here tonight, a 5 o'clock tip-off here in Pangburn. No boys game tonight. We've talked about that. The boys are on quarantine. No games last week after Tuesday, and no games this week. They'll be back in action actually right here in Pangburn on Monday when the junior boys and senior boys will be here to make up their game. But it's a game. It's a girls game only tonight, girls special. And Yellow Jackets look to keep their winning streak alive here. And we are underway. Tip-off control by the Lady Yellow Jackets. Alexa Booher has it. The Jackets dressed in black, trimmed in Vegas gold tonight with that checkerboard up the side of the shorts and the jacket. Quickly inside to Kylie Laster, and she scores.
That's a big shot right there at the start of the game. That's very important. The Yellow Jackets keep the flow going.
Yeah, when Kylie gets off to a good start, she usually has a good game. And quickly she scores opening points of the ball game for Clinton. And we said last time she didn't score the first 3 quarters against Pangburn. They trailed going into the fourth quarter, and she scored 9 points in the fourth quarter as Clinton came back to win that game over Pangburn. Jackets in a man-to-man to open tonight, and Pangburn's going to throw it inside and turn it over, and the Jackets will have it. It's Reese McDonald, Lacey Bell McJunkins, Kylie Lassiter, Alexa Booher, and Haven Stolfu starting for the Lady Yellow Jackets tonight. Same starting lineup as we had Tuesday at Ball Knob. McJunkins drives against the zone. Her layup's no good. Gets her own rebound, and she'll pull it back out. Trapped in the corner, trying to get rid of it, and she does to Stolfus, to Booher, and they'll set up the offense. Looks like Pangburn playing a little bit of a loose man-to-man. Landis on top of Booher, and she'll be called for the foul. That's Macy Landis. That'll be her first. That'll be Pangburn's first foul of the night. Inbounds to McJunkins. And now Clinton, or Pangburn in the zone now coming on the inbounds play. Stofus in front of the Pangburn bench and drops it off to Booher inside to Lassiter. Her shot's no good. Kind of got behind the backboard a little bit that time, Phillip Jones.
Absolutely. She's got to be able to establish that pivot foot and be able to turn. There she just backed up and just shot it straight up. The girl wouldn't give her the room there.
We always talk about if you spin below the block, you're going to run out of room a lot of times. You want to try to do everything above the block. Brinley Huggins for Pangburn quickly down the floor. Shot blocked by Lassiter, but she's going to be out of bounds. But a great defensive play by Kylie Lassiter. Kylie's so athletic, Phillip. She can do something on one end and get down the floor and a chance to do something on the defensive end.
She's got great feet, great hands, and she's fast. She's fast for a big girl. You don't see that a lot.
Yep. And we see her a lot of times on the fast break. Pangburn inbounds into their own basket. Huggins gets it in. Now she gets it back to her. Now drops it inside to Annika. Her shot no good. Gets her own rebound back up. A second shot no good. Gets her third rebound, and now Barnett will score for Pangburn. Barnett was the leading scorer the first time these two teams played for Pangburn. Also number 25 there, Annika Bradley. She did not play the first time these two teams played. McJunkins with the basketball. Drops it off to Stofus. And ball blocked, but she runs it down. Cross-court pass to Booher. McDonald, she'll take a three. That's partially blocked her. She got a lot of body, but no call. And Pangburn comes up with it. Huggins drives, drops it off to Barnett. Good move inside by Barnett. Shot fake, got Lassiter in the air, and then she put it on the floor, went to the basket. Barnett's really quick. She's kind of an undersized post player, but she gets the most out of her ability the times I've seen her play.
Yeah, that's Lassiter's second foul. Look for her to come out, and Sykes is going to be coming in here.
Barnett's first free throw is good. Pangburn leads 3-2. And Kylie with 2 fouls already here. We haven't played quite 2.5 minutes yet. And Barnett hits them both. Pangburn, I believe, was 6 of 10 the last time these two teams played at the free throw line. They hit their first 2 tonight. I've seen Pangburn teams, boys and girls. They shoot really well in this gym. It's got good shooting backgrounds. Pangburn in the zone. Erica Sykes, as Phillip said, is now in a post. And a long three by Stofus, no good. But Lacey Bell will run it down. Back to Stofus. Cross-court pass to Booher. Pangburn in a kind of a 1-2-2 zone maybe.
Yeah, they kind of spread it out. They spread it out on top of the key. It's more of a pressure type 1-2-2.
Clinton working the ball around the perimeter. Haven't really had anything easy yet. Now inside to Stofus. She clears it for a wide open three by Lacey Bell. No good. But Reese has the rebound, and Clinton hangs on to it. Reese, a three-point shot from the near side. No good. Lacey Bell with another rebound. Drops it to Erica Sykes. And Erica probably should have shot that one. A little unselfish. Try to get it back to Lacey Bell.
Yeah, she had a wide open layup. She should have gone straight up with it.
Lacey Bell, this time inside to Sykes. She backs inside her shot. Now she's doubled up in triple team. Never got the shot off. and gets whistled for 3 seconds in the lane. That she definitely could try to go to the basket that time. Clinton with her full court pressure, and ball knocked away, but Bradley picks it up for Pangburn. Gets it to Huggins all the way to the basket. Shot no good. And rebound by McJunkins, and now the Jackets want to run. 3-on-4. McDonald's three-pointer. Good by Reese McDonald.
Oh, that was a pretty shot. Had a good arch on it, went right through.
Reese had 4 last time these two teams played. Quickly down the floor for Pangburn. Shot no good. Battle for it on the floor. Yellow Jackets want a walk call, but the official says jump ball. Got an official right here beside me.
It was definitely a walk. She had the ball. She was right on the court. That's definitely a walk.
Yeah, definitely gaining an advantage by rolling over and avoiding the jump ball. Sykes takes a second to tie her shoe, and now we're back to action. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Clinton leads 5-4. Landis to Bradley, looking inside. Barnett really working hard inside. I said she's undersized, but, man, she gets wide and gets open a lot of times. McDonald, her 3, rolls off the rim, and Sykes gets the rebound to Booher. She drives the lane, shot no good. But this time it'll be a foul on Pangburn. Going to go against Annika Bradley. That'll be her first.
And that's what they're going to do. They're pressuring on top of that defense. You need to drive it inside. The inside's wide open.
Alexa Booher to the line. Alexa first shot good. These are Clinton's first free throws of the night. And Sydney Standridge checks in for the first time tonight. Erica Sykes checks out. And Alexa has another one. It's good. And Clinton retakes the lead, 7-6. Jackets pressure in the backcourt. Now they get out of it, and Landis gets across the timeline to Bradley. And there's Barnett again. Standridge on her. Barnett turns and scores. Barnett has 8. She has all 8 of Pangburn's points. Pangburn leads 8-7. Jackets had 10 players score the other night at Ball Knob, so they spread the scoring around. And probably a little bit deeper than Pangburn, especially with now Pangburn with 2 players out for the season injured. McJunkins back to Reese McDonald, has to run it down near midcourt and resets the offense. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. McDonald's three-pointer, good.
Big shot by Reese McDonald.
Reese has 6 points, both three-pointers, and a steal by Stolfus. Layup, no good. And I think they're going to get Lacey Bell over the back. But that's one of those I call the hustle foul.
Absolutely. I'll be for those all day long.
Haven made a steal, but she had a really tough angle to try to get that shot off under the basket. And then Lacey Bell tried to come in and get the rebound. Could call for over the back. That'll be 14 fouls now on Pangburn. Ball inside to Landis, back to Huggins. And then Landis will get across the timeline. Tries to drop it off to Barnett, stolen by Standridge. 2-on-1. Standridge all the way to the basket. Shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Sydney comes up with it. And now Reese will take a 3. No good. And rebound Pangburn. Huggins on the run for Pangburn. All the way to the basket. Shot no good, but she's going to be fouled, I think, from behind by Haven Stolfus.
I would have had a foul on Stolfus for McDonald. She was standing straight up.
Yeah, looking from here, it looked like Haven got her from behind. We'll see.
Well,
Haven on the board with 2 fouls.
Yeah.
All the PA announcer said number 23, which is Reese McDonald. 5 team fouls on Clinton now. Free throw no good. And Booher will take a 3 from the corner. Shot no good. And now Pangburn wants to run. Both these teams like to get up and down the floor a little bit. Huggins to the basket. I think she took an extra step, and she did. Made the basket, but they're going to wave it off for the travel. Two minutes left in the first quarter. Clinton leads 10-9. And now Landis for Pangburn is going to foul Lacey Bell near midcourt. And that'll be 2 fouls on Macy Landis.
Yeah, we need to get Pangburn in foul trouble. We got more depth than they've got.
Kaylee Ware checks in for Pangburn. Yeah, I think the Tiger bench is a little bit short now. McJunkins leans in. A shot from the left side is no good. And Pangburn has it. Huggins to the basket. This time her layup is good. Huggins' first basket of the night. It's 11-10 Pangburn. McDonald, another 3 out. I got to call that a 2.
Yeah, her toe was on the line, Mike. Her toe was on the line.
Reese now with 8. She had 19 against Ball Knob. And a steal by Booher. Oh, knocked out of bounds. Almost had the steal. Good hustle by Alexa Booher. Alexa had a lot of steals against Ball Knob the other night on the backside of that 1-3-1 zone. Officials have a question with the official scorekeeper. I'll have to give a disclaimer here. The clock keeper is my cousin. So
everybody over here is your cousin.
I know it. You've already met several.
I've met several already.
Huggins takes a 3. Shot no good. And a minute to go, and the Jackets are on the run. Reese McDonald all the way to the basket. Her left-hand layup's no good. But there's Stofus hustling to get the rebound. And they'll set the offense. That's Booher. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Yellow Jackets lead by 1. Now they double-team Reese, and she's going to be called for the travel. She got double-teamed up top there and couldn't get rid of it. Kind of stumbled and got called for the travel. That's Brinley Huggins with the basketball. She has Van Buren County ties. I've talked to her family before.
Little moving screen right there they missed.
Huggins. Shot no good. And Standridge for the rebound. And Standridge, finally the foul was called. Looked like they almost had Sydney in a headlock there.
If you hear that hollering down below, it's Jared and Lacey Standridge.
Yeah, we're sitting pretty close to the fans here tonight. So, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. See what Clinton wants to do here. Might want to go for the last shot. We'll see. Coach Matthew Post calling the play from the bench. 12 seconds now. Looks inside. Ball knocked away. Yellow Jackets kind of forced that one. And now Huggins into the front court. She's got time. 5, 4. Now stolen by McDonald. 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh, and that'll be the end of the first quarter of play. It's been a pretty good one here from Pangburn. Another scrappy game, looks like that one played back in December. At the end of 1 quarter of play, it's Clinton 12, Pangburn 11. You listen to Lady Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
At First Security, our team is proud to be only in Arkansas. In fact, we've been committed to our home state since 1932. Why does that matter? Banking with First Security means that you get friendly service from local professionals right where you live. Decisions are made here, and so are relationships. From personal banking to business to mortgage, First Security is here for you. First Security, only in Arkansas. FSBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, or Social Security disability, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Located on Court Street in downtown Clinton and on the internet at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton High School sports.
Back in Tiger Arena in Pangburn. We're over in White County tonight. Lady Yellow Jackets in a 5 o'clock start tonight at a conference game. And they lead 12-11 here as we start the second quarter. Jackets have the basketball. Katie McJunkins into the game for Clinton for the first time tonight. And Reese McDonald knocks down her third 3 of the game, and she has 11 points, and now Clinton leads by 4, the biggest lead of the game for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Shot inside, no good, but there's Barnett for the rebound, and she'll be fouled. Nip and tuck here in the first quarter. but McDonald's 3 gives Clinton a 4-point lead.
Respect that on that foul, be her first foul.
And if you just tuned in, Kylie Laster got off to a great start, but then picked up 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So we haven't seen her since then. And Barnett is now 4 for 4 at the line, and now the score is 15-13 Clinton. Penguin still in that 1-2-2 zone. Yellow Jackets with 3 sophomores on the floor with McDonald's.
Mark, you see how much they push that defense at the middle's wide open.
McDonald's, Katie McJunkins, and Sydney Standridge on the floor. 3 sophomores along with 2 seniors. Yeah, they put a lot of pressure beyond the 3-point line, as Phillips says. They may be able to get that ball inside of the high post area. And Lacey Bell McJunkins drives to the basket, layup good. That's Lacey Bell's first points of the night. Clinton leads 17-13, and they keep the pressure on. Payman gets across the timeline. Huggins drives the lane, pulls up from 8. Her shot good.
Number 10,
Brinley Huggins, first points of the night. Polly Pangmer's leading scorer. She had 4 in the first game and did not score in the second half. Coach Matthew Post takes a timeout here. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Matthew Post assisted by assistant coach Tammy Johnson.
Yeah, Tammy's here. I was fixing that. I don't see Tammy. There she is.
Tammy's here. Yep. So good crowd tonight for just this one ball game.
Yeah,
Lady Yellow
absolutely.
Jacket fans have made about a 55-minute trip down to Pangburn. Road from Heber to Pangburn used to be pretty bad, but there's now a couple of passing sections in there now, so it's getting better. And we're back to action. Clinton leads 17-15. 6.5 minutes left here in the first half. Stovefoos looking inside. Stovefoos and Lacey Bell running the guard positions. 2 guards against that 1 defender on the top. Lacey Bell again drives the left side of the lane and scores. She scored 4 straight.
That's what we need to keep on doing because they're playing tough on top.
Try to get in those gaps in between that point defender and those wings. Try to get inside to Barnett. This time knocked away by Stovefoos. Good defense by the Lady Yellow Jackets. Kaylee Ware back into the game for Pangburn. Pangburn inbounds into their own basket. They get it into Ware. Drops it to Bradley. Yellow Jackets now in their 1-3-1 zone, Phillip Jones. We've been seeing more and more of that in the last few ball games. Bradley, a 3 from the corner, bounces up, no good. There's Barnett for the rebound. She's going back up. Shot no good. A second shot no good. And now Huggins, her shot is good. Yellow Jackets could not get the rebound. And the Tigers come away with a basket. Huggins now with 4. Inside to Standridge. Knocked away to McDonald. Her 3 no good. And rebound Ware for Pangburn. And it'll be a
I don't
foul
think he knew which way it was going to go there.
The PA announcer said a foul. Yeah, a foul on Brinley Huggins of the Tigers. That'll be her first. 5 team fouls for Pangburn, 6 for Clinton. We didn't see any bonus situations at ball knob Tuesday, but it looks like we're going to see it tonight. Kinley Keith into the game now for the first time for Clinton. Also, Erica Sykes checks back in. Lacey Bell McJunkins, her 3-pointer is short, and rebound to Huggins. Up the floor to Landis. And the Yellow Jackets, you're watching on TV, you can see that 1-3-1 zone defense with that big front line. Now stolen away by Katie. Katie's on the run. Now restolen by Pangburn, and Landis has it and gets it off to Bradley. Bradley out front to Huggins. Tries to get it inside to Barnett, but the pass was a little high and out of bounds.
Mike, that 1-3-1's bothering Pangburn tonight, and continue seeing that go on throughout this game.
That's one thing Pangburn didn't see back in December. We didn't really go to this till the last few weeks, and so something new for the Tigers to see. McJunkins, that's Katie, gets it to Lacey Bell. Pass inside to Sykes. Got a height advantage. Up and no good. Rebound, Katie. Katie back up. Her shot no good, but she's fouled. Erica Sykes, biggest player on the floor right now for the Tigers.
Sykes needs to keep on doing what she's doing. Rebound and put the ball back in the hole.
So we have a timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. You'll listen to Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Strong, dependable, ready for anything. The Clinton Yellow Jackets know what it takes to make a great team, and Grassroots Equipment is proud to support them. Take on the season with Massey Ferguson compact and utility tractors. They mow, load, handle hay, and more, all while delivering more of the power and versatility you've come to expect from Massey Ferguson. Experience the compact and utility tractors that will take you through the season strong at Grassroots Equipment. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
One of 2 free throws. Come back. We have a 20-17 lead. And Katie almost stole the inbounds pass there. Notice the ball now, man. She gives guards a lot of trouble. She's long, and she's just aggravating for guards trying to get the ball up the floor. Payman crosses the timeline, and they have it in the front court. Yellow Jackets in the 1-3-1 zone defense. Shot from Landis. Three-pointer good by Macy Landis. That's her first points of the night, and we are tied at 20 with 4 minutes left here in the first half. Lacey Bell to Kinley Keith, looks inside to Sykes. She turns to her left, and she draws the foul. Good move. She didn't try to go, to her left and go under the backboard there. And Erica will head to the free throw line. See the Sykes family down to my left over there. And I think I saw Hope at Walmart today.
Oh, yeah.
I always tell people, you need to see somebody, just go to Walmart. Eventually, they'll be there.
There you go.
Sykes hits them both. And the Jackets, well, she hit 1 of 2. Check that. And the Jackets are back in the lead, 21-20. Jacket coaching staff telling them to get their hands up. And Payman throws it out of bounds, trying to throw it over the top of the outstretched arms of the Clinton zone defense. Jackets have not forced a lot of turnovers that I call pick sixes, where you get the steal and you score immediately.
There you go.
We've had a few turnovers, but we've had to throw them in bounds usually after that. Lady Jackets usually get several where they make the steal and it leads straight to a basket. Kinley Keith called for travel. She tries to go down the baseline. Actually, I think I stole that term from Coach Post. The pick six turnover. There's turnovers and there's pick six turnovers. Payman with the ball, a chance to take the lead. 3 minutes left here in the first half. Bradley in the corner. Gets it to Huggins. Back to Bradley. She'll shoot a 3. No good. Backside rebound. Reese McDonald. Ball poked away, and it'll stay with Clinton. I think the last time these two teams played, the Yellow Jackets led 29-20 at the half. Haven't yet had that spurt like they had the first time these two teams played. Of course, Kylie Laster's been on the bench for pretty much the entire first half. McJunkins inside to Sykes. She clears it out, and around the horn it goes to McDonald. Her 3, no good. And rebound to Pangburn. Reese had a pretty good look there. Couldn't get it to go. She's already hit 3 of those tonight. Corner. Bradley tries to get it inside to Barnett. Knocked out of bounds. We've done a pretty good job with Barnett since the first quarter. When she picked up 8 points in that first quarter. She's only had 2 since then. Landis now inside to Barnett, tries to turn on Sykes.
Very good steal.
And ball knocked away. Good job by Erica just to hold her ground.
And Erica's good on that. She's good on defensive boards and playing deep.
Lacey Bell with the basketball, drops it off to her sister Katie. Lacey Bell had a couple of drives to the basket, but Penguin's kind of cut that off since then. And now the Jackets will throw it out of bounds. Kind of a miscommunication there. Sydney Standridge heads to the scores table to check in. And Erica Sykes will check out. Erica did good work while she was in there. Landis with the basketball to the corner. Shot no good.
There you go.
Basketball to Barnett. Came into Barnett's hands. And Barnett scores. Jackets quickly down the floor. Huggins going to knock that one out of bounds. And it'll stay with Clinton. Haven Stovefoos back in the game. It's the McJunkins sisters, Sydney Standridge, Haven Stovefoos, and Reese McDonald in the game right now for Clinton. Cross-court pass. Now back. Now looks inside to Sydney. Sydney turns. Shot no good. There's Stovefoos with the rebound. Now she's trapped in the corner and stolen by Landis. Now the Yellow Jackets are after Landis. A double team in the backcourt. She tries to throw it off Stovefoos. And from our angle, it looked like she just threw it straight out of bounds off the baseline. But the official gives her the call. Says it went off Stovefoos' foot and out of bounds. Smart play by Landis there as the Yellow Jackets had her trapped, and she'd already used her dribble. Pangburn 22, Clinton 21. Inside, shot no good, but a foul. And Pangburn will head to the free throw line. Haley Phillips for Pangburn.
That's going to be Haven's third foul.
Stovefoos now with 3. And if you just tuned in, Kylie Laster has 2 fouls. Phillips' shot is good. That's her first points of the night. Pangburn 5 of 7 at the free throw line. Phillips' second shot also so good. 24-21 Pangburn. This may be their biggest lead. Clinton led by 4 at one point. Now Pangburn leads by 3. Jackets have not scored in a while. Booher back in the game for Clinton. Lacey Bell to Katie. Back to Lacey. Inside to Sydney. Gets it to a wide open Katie. Her shot's too long. The air ball's no good, and rebounds to Pangburn. Landis into the front court. And she'll be called with a travel. But I think that pressure by Katie McJunkins caused her to travel.
Absolutely, absolutely. Katie did a great job staying with her and caused the turnover.
Jackets need to score, Phillip. We hadn't scored in a while. We went 6 minutes to the night against Harding and didn't score. And the ball tried to get into Sydney. Ball knocked away. It's going to go to Pangburn. And now Huggins will check back in for Pangburn. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for the final shot here. 22 seconds left. Ware with the basketball. To Landis, to Huggins. 15 seconds inside to Barnett. Now Landis is going to shoot it early. No good. And she's going to run down the rebound. Battle for it on the baseline. It goes out of bounds. And it's going to go to Clinton with 7.6 seconds left. Time for the Yellow Jackets to score. Pangburn with a couple substitutes in, trying to protect some players with the fouls. Jackets will inbound at 7.6 seconds. They got to go the length of the floor. Booher back to Lacey.
Look for McDonald here.
Into the front, screen from Standridge. Lacey Bell all the way to the basket. Her shot's no good. And going to be a foul near the elbow, and that will send Lacey to the line for at least a 1-and-1 here.
Could be on 0-0.
See what the call is here. 1-and-1 or 2. One and one. Foul was near the elbow free throw line there. And so Lacey has a 1-and-1 opportunity here with 1.5 seconds left in the first half. Her shot is good. Five points for Lacey all here in the second quarter. Jackets, that breaks a scoreless streak. And she's got one more. Free throw up, no good. Long half-court shot. That'll be the end of the first half. And it's a tough first half of play. Really struggle for both teams to score. But at the end of the first half of play here at Pangburn, it's Pangburn 24, Clinton 22. You're listening to Lady Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon Races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton. Tonight's exciting Yellow Jacket basketball action is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters. By Clinton Stockyards, American Home Pharmacy, Regions Bank of Clinton, by Dr. Miles Hill in the Van Buren County Veterinary Clinic, by Canada Abstract, and by Johnny's Automotive. These fine Yellow Jacket boosters bring you tonight's game.
Ozark Health is a wonderful diamond in the rough, I call it.
Living in a rural community, having access to healthcare is critical. It has been a blessing to our community.
Not that I want to go to the hospital, this last place that I really want to go, but this is a place I'd recommend to anybody.
There's nothing like the individual care that you get here. It's phenomenal.
Our purpose for being here is to serve people. It fills me with pride that we're able to do that.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Mike Holly back here at Pangburn. We're over in White County tonight as the the Lady Yellow Jackets are taking on the Lady Tigers. At the half, it's Pangburn 24 and Clinton 22. A tight one here. It was a tight one at Clinton back in December. Pangburn led going into the fourth quarter. The Yellow Jackets came back to win that one, and so we're hoping that repeats itself tonight. But it's 24-22 Pangburn at the half here. Honored to have Clinton Yellow Jacket High School Principal Tim Smith with us tonight, and we got big doings coming up for the 1st of March. Coach Smith, talk about the state tournament. I know you're one of the key organizers for that. Tell us all about state tournaments coming to Clinton for the first time.
It is, and we're excited about it. Like you said, 1st of March. It'll be March 1st through March 8th. So it'll be a little different format than usually state tournaments. Usually it starts on a Tuesday, ends on a Saturday. They play 6 games a day. But with COVID, we're going to start on Monday, play 4 games a day, and the tournament will go through Monday through Saturday, and then we'll come back with the semifinals on that Monday. Every day it'll start at 10 o'clock in the morning. It'll be 4 games, like I said, 10, 1, 4, and 7. Clear the gym after every game. We'll totally clean the gym, the restrooms, the locker rooms, the bleachers. We'll fog it, and then we'll open the doors back up for the next session. We're already practicing that. I know Jeremy Williams, our maintenance director, they did a practice run today to see how long it would take to fog the whole building and clean everything, and how many people they would need. So we did a test run on that this afternoon. And so it's a lot of people doing a lot of different things, especially this year with COVID when we have to do so much extra.
Like I say, you got to give the Clinton High School and the Clinton Yellow Jacket Booster Club a lot of credit, because a lot of schools did not want to even bid on a tournament this year because of the COVID-19 and all the extra stuff involved. But Clinton stepped up and wanted the tournament and got it.
Yeah, we did, and we'll do a good job with it. And we're blessed with our arena that we can seat so many. So I think we're going to be able to seat, with all the guidelines and restrictions, we're still going to be able to sell 1,200 tickets per game. So that's a lot of games. That's a lot of tickets.
Yes, and a lot of venues, not don't really have that luxury that we do with all those seats. And, of course, we're hoping the Yellow Jacket, both teams get there. But also talk about our local fans, the ticketing, how they can come out. And we got a lot of basketball fans out there would like just come out and watch ball.
So you got to get every ticket through the AAA, and it'll be online, just like they did if you were associated with the football playoffs. So they'll send out everything. We'll post it on Facebook and get it out on social media. So they'll have their site set up. You go and you buy the tickets there. You'll have to buy them per game. So every game will require a new ticket because, like I said, once a game's over with, we'll totally clean the gym and clear the gym, clean it, and then invite everyone back in, open the doors back up. So your ticket will be on your phone, or you can print it off of your computer and bring the slip of paper in. There will not be any money exchanged at the gate.
Are the schools guaranteed so many tickets, the participating schools, or is it?
AAA will take care of that. They'll handle that. I'm not sure how they decide when the cutoff time is or when they open it back up to the public. But and we have our first official AAA meeting February 1st, Monday. So we'll know a lot more of those type of details once we have that meeting.
So for pretty much a person in Clinton in the area could pretty much come and see every game. They're not going to really be blocked out. And so
with 1,200 tickets per game, and some of them start at 10 o'clock in the morning. Every day we have a game starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, somebody say from Rivercrest, it's going to be hard for them to get there at 10 o'clock in the morning if they have jobs and stuff. And so I'm sure we'll work out live stream with hometown communities, and I'm sure there'll be a company or two that will live stream every game so they can watch it that way. But no, I feel like with 1,200 seats that I don't think we'll have to turn anyone away at the door. The difference is going to be you can't stay and watch all games. You got to leave, clear the gym, and then come back.
Yeah, so if you're a Clinton fan in the area, don't be scared off. If Clinton's not playing at a certain time slot, you can still come to the ball game more than likely.
Yes, just get a ticket. Leave the game and go to the Huddle House or Western Sizzling and get something to eat, and then come back and watch the next game.
Now, it takes a lot to put on one of these tournaments. I know the school staff and things like that will help, but you need volunteers, you need sponsors. What can the community do to help you?
We are currently working on that and getting the details worked out. So we've had a meeting already with some community members, and we've had a staff meeting with school personnel, and we're meeting again next week. We're trying to bring in some businesses, meet with the Chamber of Commerce tomorrow, and then they're going to reach out to the businesses and area businesses, and we're going to try to make it a community event. We want to make it where people all over the state come to Clinton, and then they want to say, hey, let's go back to Clinton. They have a lot to offer, and which we do in the community, and so we want to try to promote those things this week. So we will be reaching out to community members and stuff to help us out so they can promote their businesses and Clinton.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for Clinton. People are going to come and stay in our hotels, eat in our restaurants,
exactly,
and see the hospitality and how beautiful it is.
We're looking forward to
Clinton
it.
area.
We're looking forward to
that's Tim Smith, and if you want to help sponsorships or volunteers, I'm sure you could call the high school office and leave your name, and they'll
just give me a call at the high school office, and we'll get with you, and we'll have all types of things to sponsor. We're going to do a giveaway for every game for people in the audience. We're going to give team gifts away and coaching gifts, and we'll have programs for sale where we can sell advertisements. So it's going to be a big week. All
right, that's Tim Smith, high school principal. And
thanks
for joining us. And it's going to be a big week come the 1st of March. Everybody's looking forward to it.
We are too. Thank you, Mike.
Yep. Good job. And we're back to action here at Payman. Yellow Jackets trail 24-22 at the half. Payman got the ball to open the second half. Didn't score. Clinton now has it. And Payman fouled on the inside. That's Annika Bradley. That's her first. And the Jackets will inbounds under their own basket. And Kylie Laster now back in the game for the first time since the first quarter for Clinton. Jackets with Sykes and Laster in the game at the same time. Definitely have a definite height advantage right now over Pangburn. Now Laster in the lane, turns, shoots, scores. And just like she did early in the first quarter, she immediately scores.
Yeah, they can't stop her, but she's got to stay out of foul trouble, Mike, and stay in this game.
Yeah, the only person that may be able to stop her is only maybe herself, if she's got to stay out of foul trouble. She had 9 big points in the fourth quarter against Pangburn the first time. Landis with the ball for Pangburn. Tries to drop it inside to Barnett and out of bounds. I think the big 1-3-1 lineup with the arms up, they're having a hard time getting the ball into Barnett. She's a little bit undersized, but when she catches it, she's dangerous. But they've thrown it out of bounds twice, trying to go over the top of us. Game tied at 24. Now Sykes in the middle lane. She'll turn. Her shot is no good as it rolls off the rim. Another point-blank shot for the Yellow Jacket post players.
Sykes going to have to start hitting those. I mean, they're going to let her have it inside, but she's going to have to start hitting.
Landis, three-pointer, no good. There's Erica with the rebound. Out to Lassiter. Jackets on the run now. Lassiter loses control. And a smart play, just go ahead and pick that one up. Reese McDonald, her three's no good. Backside rebound, Lacey Bell. Lacey's shot up, no good, but she's fouled. Smart play by Kylie, though. She lost control of the ball instead of trying to force it. Just go ahead and pick it up.
She was looking towards that layup before she got hold of that ball.
She don't get it too many times where it's only between her and the basket. Yeah. And she's got a little excited there. Lacey's free throw is good. Lacey now with 6 points. She's 2 of 3 at the line, and Clinton has retaken the lead. Second shot, no good. And Penguin with the rebound. Katie going after the ball in the backcourt. And Landis trying to get rid of it. And Katie just by herself really causes a lot of trouble out here for these guards.
Well, she's long and lengthy.
And for the third time tonight, they throw the ball out of bounds, trying to get the ball to Barnett, trying to throw it over the top of Clinton and then throw it out of bounds. And Payman will take a quick timeout. Payman leads 25-24. Now, I need to mention, Philip, yesterday I'm on the road heading to Clinton, and I get a couple of miles from Choctaw, and my truck goes out. If you were on Highway 65 south here to anybody and you saw a truck on the side of the road, hood up, and a guy outside obviously didn't know what he was doing, that was me. And I want to thank Justin Lee at the towing service. They came and got me in like less than 10 minutes, and they were great. They got the truck loaded up. The battery was dead. They still got it loaded up, and they got me to Jason Lynch's, and Jason did great work. He took care of me. I got that thing in there late yesterday afternoon, and he was already finished today.
Yeah.
So I want to thank Justin Lee and Jason Lynch. They were great.
Both those guys, they do a lot for the community, and they do a good job.
Huge Yellow Jacket supporters.
Absolutely.
If you come to Jim Tumleson Field, we got a great atmosphere. Brian Henderson, but that guy playing the music, that's Jason Lynch.
Yeah.
And so I just want to thank Justin Lee and Jason Lynch for really helping me out yesterday. If anybody else needs help, those are the guys to call. Clinton turns it over, and the ball back to the Tigers. Huggins to Landis. Jackets played man-to-man in the first quarter, but ever since then it's been 1-3-1 zone. Huggins tries to drive. She's cut off. Down the corner. Back to Landis. To Huggins. Finally get it to Barnett. This time she kind of shoots it a little quick and misses it. I think she's just surprised to get the ball.
Absolutely. Hey, they're playing good defense, though. Yellow Jackets are. They're double teaming on the quarters, and they're doing a great job.
Clinton quickly in the front court. Nothing there. Now they'll set up the offense. Pass cross court. Reese McDonald saves it. Now to Lacey Bell here on the near side. Looking now inside to Lassiter. She turns and shoots over two. No good. And Penguin gets the rebound. Still, you like that shot, though. Yellow Jackets getting within 2 or 3 feet of the basket every time. One thing we haven't had tonight, though, is those turnovers that lead to baskets.
Absolutely.
Penguin misses. Lassiter gets the rebound.
Kelly needs to remember, keep that ball up. She's the tallest one on the court.
Keep that ball above your head. You get down near your waist, you make yourself as small as everybody else, as Coach Busey used to tell me at Harding. And I didn't really see that call, but they called Clinton for an offensive foul.
No, it wasn't offense. He didn't report it. So I don't know what that call was. Maybe a carry?
Did he call it on Katie? Got number 3 on the board up there.
Oh.
Whatever it was, Penguin has the basketball, but the Yellow Jackets have a lead. Almost had the steal. Huggins, and I think that's the 4th or 5th time they've thrown it away, trying to get it to Barnett.
That's the 5th time they've thrown it away. Yeah, that defense is working.
Stovefoos into the game. Katie checks out. One thing Penguin has done, they've kind of forced Clinton to play half-court basketball, which is Jackets like to push the ball up-tempo and then create turnovers in the press that lead to easy baskets. So far tonight, they've had to play half-court. There's Lassiter inside again. Her shot, no good, and Sykes will be called over the back. Another thing that happens when you miss those inside shots, then you can't press. You make the basket, then you can turn around and press. It's 25-24 Clinton. It's a low-scoring game tonight. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Maybe the atmosphere here, it's kind of odd playing at 5 o'clock and not your normal 6 o'clock time in front of a big crowd. Try to get inside to Phillips, and she travels.
3 seconds.
Or 3 seconds.
At least we're being consistent on that call, Mike.
Clinton for, I think, the third possession now, a chance to stretch the lead. They lead by 1. Pangmer still in that 1-2-2 zone. Pass to Stolfus. She'll take a 3 in front of the Clinton bench, and Haven shot is short. Haven yet to score tonight. Pangmer into the front court. That's Bradley. She looked for Barnett, but she's covered up. And now the pass to the near side. 3-point shot. No good, but the long rebound comes back to Pangburn. Inside to Barnett. Her layup is good. Barnett's first points of the second half. And she's got 14 of Pangburn's 26 points. McDonald, 3-point basket, and she answers quickly. That's Reese's fourth 3 of the game, and she's got 14, and the Jackets have a 2-point lead, 28-26. Landis looking, now gets it back to Bradley. She'll take the 3-point shot, and Bradley scores. Bradley has 5, all of those here in the third quarter. And now Pangburn's back in the lead, 29-28. Lacey Bell, her 3-pointer, no good. Sydney fights for the rebound, and I think Reese is going to get called for the foul.
That's Standish' first foul.
Lacey Bell checks in. Clinton with 3 team fouls, Pangburn with 2. And Pangburn into the front court. That's Huggins. Gets out of a trap to Landis. And pass to the corner. They'll take the 3-point shot. No good. And Katie has the rebound. Katie's on the run. It's 1-on-2. Katie all the way to the basket. Her left-hand layup.
Oh!
Is no good. Jackets cannot get it to go. And now Pangburn's going to have a run out on the other end. Barnett to Bradley. Her layup is good. Bradley has 7, and now Pangburn has another 3-point lead, 31-28. Inside to Lassiter, ball knocked away, a lot of body contact, no call. And Pangburn has it, now stolen away by Reese McDonald. Reese to Lassiter to the basket, and she's going to be called for double dribble. The Jackets finally got one of those turnovers that leads to a basket, but they turn it over themselves. And Erica Sykes checks in for Kylie Lassiter. Pangburn with the ball and a 3-point lead. A minute left in the third quarter. Huggins to Landis to Bradley in the corner. Looking for Barnett. Yellow Jackets doing a pretty good job on her. 3-point shot short, but rebound by Landis. Bradley pulls up from 10. Her shot's no good. Rebound Barnett. And they clear it out to Huggins. Bradley in the corner. Tries to get it to Barnett. They double team her. Now Barnett turns it over. Yellow Jackets have done a really good job on Barnett. When she has got it, she hasn't been able to do much with it. And now Pangburn will make a couple of substitutions, trying to protect Landis and Huggins from fouls. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jackets trail by 3. And they work it around the horn. There's Booher to McJunkins. Inside, Sykes puts it on the floor and now throws it away. But yeah, another one of those where Erica probably better off just go ahead and shoot that one.
And shoot it wide open underneath. 13 seconds left. Pangburn probably content to go for the last shot here.
They get Landis and Huggins back in the game for offense. 7 seconds, 6. Corner to Bradley. Her three-pointer, no good. 2 seconds, 1. Landis at the buzzer, no good. And we've played 3 quarters here at Pangburn. And the Tigers lead Clinton 31-28. Listen to Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Hi, I'm Steve Landers for the all-new Cowboy family of dealerships. When I say family, it's something I truly believe. This is an incredible place that has not only embraced me and my employees, but also my family. And that's what community's all about. I want to say thank you for making it possible for us to call this home. Can't wait to see you at Cowboy, the all-new Steve Landers Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
Well, we're back at Pangburn. Mike Hawley, Phillip Jones, Ryan Jones, and Huey Moran. And the Jackets trail by 3. And the Jackets have it to open the fourth quarter of play. And Lassiter back in the game, and she immediately gets the ball in the lane. And there's a foul as she goes to the basket. And Kylie will have 2 free throws. Kylie has 4 points in the game. 2 in the first minute of the game. And 2 in the first minute of the second half. And she hits the first free throw. Reese McDonald checks in for Clinton. Sydney Standards will check out. Kylie had a huge fourth quarter at Clinton against Pangburn the first time these 2 teams played, and she quickly has 2 points here in the quarter, 6 for the game, and Clinton has cut the lead now to 31-30. Pass out front to Landis. Huggins tries to drive, drops it into Bradley. Her shot's no good as she flashed down the baseline, and she'll be fouled by Stolfus. And I believe will that be 4?
Yeah, 4 on Stolfus.
That will be 4 on Haven. And Bradley goes to the line. First free throw is good. Pangburn 7 of 9 at the free throw line. That's kind of kept them in the ball game. Bradley has a second. It's good. Pangburn back to the 3-point lead. Bradley will check out for Pangburn. It's 33-30. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Lacey Bell with the basketball. Out front to Booher. And inside to Laster. She's double teamed, gets a shot off, no good, but there's the offside rebound for Katie, and she's fouled. You get that double team on one side, you're probably going to get that offside rebound on the other, and there was Katie to put it back.
The Yellow Jackets need to keep on driving it inside and get them in foul trouble.
That's now 3 fouls on Huggins for Pangburn, one of their top players. Katie misses the free throw. But she has a second. And it's good.
Oh! Whoa!
So said we had a steal, but we're also the ones that threw it in. Reese stepped out of bounds after the made free throw, and she threw it into Katie. But, the officials caught that one. I can't believe it. Well, Pangburn has it. Also, the Tigers should have another point on the board, shouldn't they, Phillip Jones? Because she made that second free throw.
Good
no, that's
question.
right. I think, that's right. It's 33-30. Yeah. It's 33-31 now. Barnett out front. Now to Huggins, to Landis. And they try to drop it inside. Good defense by Booher and McJunkins to cut off the drive. Huggins splits a double team. Floater in the lane, no good. And Booher runs it down. Jackets with a chance to tie or take the lead here. Booher on the run. Lacey Bell here on the near wing. Back to Booher. Pass inside Lassiter. Double team. She splits it. Layup good by Kylie Lassiter. She's got 4 in the quarter, 8 for the game, and that was pretty, Phillip Jones.
That was awesome. They continue doing that.
We're tied at 33. 6:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Jackets trying to come back. They trail by 2 at the half. Pass inside. Stolen. Picked off by McDonald's. It's 2-on-3. McDonald's going to go all the way to the basket. Wow, she got hit. No call there. And now Penguin's going to have a run out on the other end, and they throw it away. Wow. That may be poetic justice on that one.
She was all by herself. Couldn't catch the ball.
Looks like Reese had a lot of body contact on our end, but then Penguin threw it out of bounds, so I guess it all equaled out there. And we're tied at 33, 5:50 left in the ball game. Lacey Bell to Reese. And looks inside, cross court. Katie turns down a shot, looking inside. Now Lacey Bell drives, her shot in the lane. No good, and Clinton's going to be called for the foul. I think that'll go against Lacey Bell McJunkins. That'll be her second. Team foul number 5 on Clinton. Only backcourt pressure is Katie, and Penguin gets it across the timeline. Huggins out front. Still in that 1-3-1 zone defense. Inside to Barnett. She's double teamed. Forced to pass it. Bradley shot no good. There's Booher for the rebound. And looking down floor, nothing there. Now she'll get it into the front court. Good play by Alexa. Well, the Yellow Jackets looking for a high percentage shot here. The chance to take the lead. Booher up from a screen. Her three.
Oh.
No good. It looked good from here, but didn't go. But Alexa gets the rebound, drives the lane, drops it off to Lassiter, and she's fouled. Nice play by Alexa Booher to drive the lane, draw the defense, and then dish it off to Kylie Lassiter. Kylie's 2 for 2 at the line, and the first shot is short. We're tied at 33, 4:57 left. Kylie's got a second one. Shot is no good. And Penguin runs the rebound down.
Got to make the free throws, Mike.
Looking inside, nothing there. There's Bradley to Huggins. Beyond the three-point line. And they're going to get Reese for the foul. And that may be, that's team foul number 6.
Reese's second.
Free throws may be big. Oh, this one's over. Ball knocked away by Katie. Picked up by McDonald. Her layup is good. And the Jackets have taken the lead. 35-33. We finally got one of those pick 6 turnovers. And now Huggins down the floor. Her shot's short. And Booher gets the rebound. Jackets trying to run. Knocked away, but there's Katie. 2-on-1 at the other end to McDonald. Her layup is good. 4 straight by the Yellow Jackets. And they lead 37-33. No timeout for Penguin. And now they finally take it. 6 straight points by the Lady Yellow Jackets. They come back. It was 33-30. Actually, 7 straight points by Clinton. And they retake the lead, 37-33 with 4:09 left here in the ball game. Got Phillip Jones here. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here. Talk a little bit about Booster Club as events coming up. I know we got a big reunion on February the 5th.
Got the big 84 men's basketball team coming together. Be here February 5th. Thank you to Mickey Parrish. He's going to be doing his barbecue special and all the fixings. And
wow.
And he's feeding the team and the families of the team. So
that's awesome. He's
got a lot ahead of him. He better be putting those pork butts on the
That'll be February 5th. We play Riverview. It's a 2-game night.
2-game night.
It'll be between the
2 games. So everybody come and let's congratulate those 84 men's team. Great team. Me personally, I think it was the greatest team that year in high school basketball.
30-2, Final Four.
30-2, Final Four, and
won the UCA tournament, which was a big deal back in those days.
Very bad. I wish they still had the UCA tournament. It was we played. I mean, your Park Views and the Marvels and stuff like that. Of course, Marvel's not in school no more, but it's not.
That was a really prestigious tournament.
Oh, great!
Played over
great
Christmas.
Tournament. Absolutely.
Yep.
But, yeah, come out February 5th. Let's congratulate the men's 84 basketball team.
All right, we're back to action. The Yellow Jackets have scored 7 straight to retake the lead, 37-33. That matches their biggest lead of the night at 4. They're starting to get a few turnovers and some runouts. Pangburn misses inside. They get the rebound. Barnett misses. Battle for the rebound. Booher goes to the floor, and the ball is going to go to Clinton.
That's good hustle by Booher.
Yeah, Booher, one of the smallest players on the floor, but nobody works any harder than she does. Pass inside to Barnett. She got loose on the inbounds play, and she's going to miss the shot, but it looks like they're going to call a foul on Reese McDonald. That'll be Reese's third. Barnett, only 2 points in the second half. She hits that first one. She had 12 points in the first half, 22 the first time these two teams played. Hits them both. Pangburn cuts it to 2, 37-35. 3:43 left in this one. Cross-court pass to Booher. And they'll set up the offense. McDonald to Booher. Pangburn in the zone. Doesn't look like it's coming quite as extended as it was early in the game. They're trying to cover the post players now. There's Lassiter inside. Her turnarounder. Good. Kylie Lassiter.
All night long.
6 points in the quarter. 10 for the ball game. Jackets lead 39-35. Landis inside. There's a steal by Lassiter. Great play by Lassiter to knock it away, and now Pangburn comes up with it. They retake the steal, and now Huggins, her shot's no good. Lassiter with a rebound, and she's triple teamed, and Pangburn be called for the foul. Maybe wearing Pangburn down a little bit. Their shooting percentage has definitely gone down.
I think so. They got low numbers, and like you said earlier, 2 players tore their ACL. They're out. So,
yeah, those were shots that Huggins hit in the first half. McDonald to the basket. Her layup, no good. And Pangburn comes away with a rebound. 39-35, still a tight one here. 2:42 left in the ball game. Landis almost travels near midcourt, gets it off to Huggins. Now to Bradley.
Good
quick
team.
Pass to Barnett. Good job by Booher to knock it away.
Booher is all over the court. She is hustling.
Alexa's extremely quick. Pangburn inbounds into their own basket. Looking, still looking, trying to get it in bounds. Oh, knocked it away, but they're going to call Lassiter for a foul, and I think the official bailed her out that time. Pangburn could not get the ball in bounds, and not a whole lot of contact there.
But that's just her third foul, so that's good. She has not fouled till then.
Bradley has a 1-and-1. First shot good. Bradley's 3 for 3 at the line. Pangburn shot free throws well today. They've only missed 2 so far today. Bradley's second shot good. 39-37. 2.5 minutes left in this one. Now Pangburn's going to go to a half-court trap. Jackets cross the timeline, and they turn it over. Landis with a steal. Shot no good. There's rebound by Huggins. Her shot's good, and the game is tied. Huggins' first points of the second half. And now Clinton's going to be called with an offensive foul near midcourt. And that'll turn the ball over to Pangburn. And the Yellow Jackets will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Listen to Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Tonight's exciting Yellow Jacket basketball action is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters, by Latitude Bistro, by Dr. Kyle Hensley and his staff, by The Pottery Shop, Arkansas Mountain Real Estate, by Goods Cash Saver, and by PEH Supply. These fine sponsors bring you tonight's basketball game on KHBQ.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go in this one. The Yellow Jackets and the Tigers are tied at 39. Penguin with the basketball. Yellow Jackets trying to apply pressure. Landis has a three-pointer. It's good for Penguin. And the Tigers take a three-point lead on a Macy Landis three-pointer. Jackets have turned it over the last two possessions. Now they get the ball in the quarter to Katie. Back to Booher. A minute and a half left in this one. Inside, Lassiter tries to go up, and she's fouled on the floor, and she'll head to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Kylie 2 for 4 in the fourth quarter at the line. And these are important free throws right here, Phillip.
Free throws are important throughout.
First shot is good. 42-40. Clinton will take the timeout. We come back, Kylie will have one more free throw left. Penguin leads 42-40 here. What do you think we may see here? Maybe some backcourt pressure by Clinton?
Oh, definitely. You'll see a little pressure after the free throw, and hopefully we'll get a turnover here.
Clinton hasn't pressed much tonight. That's usually part of their game. They press some in the first quarter, but we've been so inconsistent scoring tonight. We haven't been able to get in the press very often. And then Jackets trail 22-20 at the half. Scored 7 straight points to take a 37-33 lead just moments ago, but Penguin fought back, and now they lead 42-40 with 1:29 left in this one. No game tomorrow night, but Clinton will be here Monday night for junior boys and senior boys. The 7th grade will be at home hosting Pottsville, and I believe the junior girls and senior girls will be on the road at Rural Special.
All on Monday night?
All on Monday night. So I assume we'll be here Monday doing that conference game, boys game on Monday night. But if you're in town, you can go out and catch the 7th grade. Both 7th grade teams are really good. They'll be at the arena on Monday, and the girls will be on the road at Rural Special. Lassiter's second free throw is good. 42-41, Penguin. Backcourt pressure now by the Yellow Jackets. Penguin breaks the timeline. That's Ware. And she gets it over to Bradley. Bradley with the ball to Landis. And the Yellow Jackets now, looks like they've gone man-to-man. Inside to Barnett, and they throw it away one more time. And the Jackets have it with a chance to take the lead. 1:13 left in the ball game here. It's Booher, Katie, and Lacey. And now the Yellow Jackets turn it over, but Katie gets it back. And the ball is knocked out of bounds, and the Yellow Jackets will have it.
We've got to be smart with the ball, Mike.
Inbounds to Lacey. Drives, drops it off to Lassiter. Great catch, and she's fouled. That's a tough ball to catch for a post player. And Kylie made it look easy. This time Kylie will have 2 free throws. Moments ago, she hit both ends of a 1-and-1, and she misses here. Kylie 4 for 7 at the line here in the fourth quarter. Second one, good. We're tied at 42. A minute to go in this one. It's been a good one. Ware into the front court. Less than a minute to play. Landis with the ball. Drops it off to Bradley. Trying to get it inside to Barnett. Nothing there. And they go back outside to Ware. Huggins looks to drive. Nothing there. Now inside. Knocked away by Lassiter. Another great defensive play. It's Yellow Jackets turn it over. And now inside. And Lassiter's going to be called for the foul. We almost got away with that. Lassiter had the ball poked away. But Stofus ran it down, but then Penguin stole it a second time. And Penguin goes to the line, shooting 2 free throws. Bradley's first one, good. Bradley 5 for 5. Did not play against Penguin the first time these two teams played. Second shot is no good. Rebound Lassiter. 43-42 Penguin. 30 seconds left. See if the Jackets want to go without a timeout here. And Lacey Bell in her exuberance there travels with the basketball. Just took her step before she's able to get the dribble down. Penguin's ball in the backcourt. Full court pressure by Clinton. Gets it into Landis. McDonald on her to Huggins. Now double team in the backcourt. Landis trying to get to the timeline, and she does. 15 seconds left, and the Yellow Jackets foul. Make it 16 seconds as Lacey Bell McJunkins fouls, and Landis heads to the free throw line. This will be Landis' first 2 free throws of the night. Her shot is no good. 16.3 left. Penguin leads by 1. Landis has a second shot. Up and good. Penguin by 2. Jackets on the run into the front court. Cross court to Reese. Reese looks inside to Lassiter. 10 seconds left. Ball knocked away. Stofus has it. And the Yellow Jackets take a timeout. And they'll have it with 7 seconds left in the game, trailing by 2. And the key thing here, Phillip Jones, is where they throw the ball. And it looks like it's going to be on the sideline in front of the Clinton bench.
So what would you do? You go for 2, you go for the win?
You know, in the old days, Eddie Sutton said when you're on the road, go for the win and get out of there.
Yeah.
If you're at home, go for the tie. The longer the game lasts, the better chance you probably have to win. I think I'm going to try maybe to get – we've been, had good success trying to get the ball inside to Lassiter here. I might look for that first.
And maybe she'll get fouled and make one,
Yeah, she had a shot at Harding Academy with 10 seconds left to tie a game and got fouled. And that'd be my first option, trying to get the ball inside. And the Yellow Jackets are in the bonus situation, so regardless if she's shooting or not, she'll be going to the free throw line. It's been a good one here, just like the one at Clinton. Penguin led in the fourth quarter, but the Yellow Jackets came back to win this one. These two teams are pretty, the matchup or something. These two teams are pretty scrappy with each other. Now, 7 seconds left. Clinton will take the ball out in front of their own bench and gets it into McDonald. To Lacey Bell McJunkins, to Katie. Katie drives in, ball to Stofus, layup no good. And Clinton is going to drop this one by a score of 44-42 as the Tigers get out of here with a 2-point victory. Katie drove the baseline, decided to drop it off to Haven Stofus, and Haven's shot hit the bottom of the rim. And then there was a mad scramble for the rebound, and the clock ran out. And the final score tonight is Penguin 44, Clinton 42. Stay with us for the postgame show. Listen to Yellow Jacket Basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon Races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, or Social Security disability, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Located on Court Street in downtown Clinton and on the internet at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton High School sports.
FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. FL Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. FL Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
At First Security, our team is proud to be only in Arkansas. In fact, we've been committed to our home state since 1932. Why does that matter? Banking with First Security means that you get friendly service from local professionals right where you live. Decisions are made here, and so are relationships. From personal banking to business to mortgage, First Security is here for you. First Security, only in Arkansas. FSBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Strong, dependable, ready for anything. The Clinton Yellow Jackets know what it takes to make a great team, and Grassroots Equipment is proud to support them. Take on the season with Massey Ferguson compact and utility tractors. They mow, load, handle hay, and more, all while delivering more of the power and versatility you've come to expect from Massey Ferguson. Experience the compact and utility tractors that will take you through the season strong at Grassroots Equipment.
Hi, I'm Dr. Regan Gallagher, a board-certified neurosurgeon with the Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. If you are experiencing pain in your neck, your arms, your back, or your legs, or you have weakness with prolonged standing or walking, we can help you find the cause. At our Neuroscience Center, we have a comprehensive spine clinic to help you take control of these problems. For more information, visit our website at conwayregional.org or call 501-932.
Back at Tiger Arena on the campus of Penguin High School. It was a good game to watch. It was a tough one to take, though, for the Lady Yellow Jackets as they fall tonight by a score of 44-42. They trailed 22-20 at the end of the first quarter. Led 12 at the half. Led 12-8 at the end of the first quarter, and it was nip and tuck all the way in the second half. Penguin had the lead, and Clinton scored 7 straight. Came back and take the lead 37-33. And then Penguin fought back and then got a few turnovers, had a couple turnovers at midcourt on that half-court trap, and then also Clinton whistled for an offensive foul. And then Penguin retook the lead, and they come away with a 44-42 win tonight. Looking at some of the scoring for Penguin, Haley Phillips with 2 points, Briley Huggins with 6 points, Macy Landis with 6 points. Well, that was a big three-pointer she hit in the fourth quarter for Penguin. Annika Bradley, who did not play in the first game, scored 17 tonight for Penguin, including she went 5 of 6 at the free throw line in the fourth quarter. And then Kylie Barnett, leading scorer in the first game, she had 16 tonight, but she had 12 of those in the first half. Penguin did a good job on her in the second half, holding her to only 4 points. For Lady Yellow Jackets, Erica Sykes had 1 point on the game tonight. Katie McJunkins had 2. Alexa Booher, 2 points. Lacey Bell McJunkins with 6. Kylie Laster, who spent most of the first half in foul trouble, had 13. She got 9 of those in the second half. In fact, 7 in the fourth quarter. And then Reese McDonald, our leading scorer tonight, she had 20. She had 4 3-point baskets tonight. And she'll finish tonight with 20 points for Clinton. Yellow Jackets are now 16-6 on the season. They dropped to 9-4 in conference play, and probably barring Harding Academy lost tonight at Mountain View, Rosebud will be in second place after tonight. I think they play Newport. They'll be in second place, and then Harding Academy and Clinton will be 1 game behind Rosebud. Still with Clinton still has a game with Rosebud, chance to catch them for second place. But the Yellow Jackets now 16-6, 9-4 in conference play. And Penguin now goes to 12-11 on the season, and they are 7-5 in conference play. 1 game behind the Yellow Jackets and 1 game behind Harding Academy. Still 2 games out of second place for Penguin, but still 4 or 5 games left in the regular season with a chance to finish as high as second. And, of course, the Yellow Jackets hoping maybe to win out the rest of the year and claim that second spot as they head to the district tournament coming up in about 3 weeks. First Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game tonight, Philip. I think you're going to go with Reese McDonald. She had 20 points on the night.
She had a big game tonight. She had, 3 points. She was hitting, like you said earlier. We just couldn't hit anything there at the end, but leading score, I think it's well deserved.
4 3-point baskets on the night again for Reese, and she had 4, I believe, at Ball Knob on Tuesday night. So she'll be our First Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game. All your banking needs, go to First Arkansas Bank and Trust in the Cash Saver parking lot, from your kid's first savings account all the way to a home loan. Philip Jones will sell you the home, and you could probably get the home loan at First Arkansas Bank and Trust.
Get the home loan from Ronnie Housley at First Arkansas Bank and Trust.
Guys work together. We got Philip Jones here, the king of real estate in Van Buren County, so we're glad he was able to join us tonight on the broadcast. And a lot of times he's on the broadcast. He's behind the scenes helping with the setup and stuff with his son Ryan Jones here on the live stream. And so that's why we call him the engineer. He gets things put together. And so we thank Philip for being with us tonight. We will be here again on Monday night. The junior boys and senior boys play here Monday night. Penguin, that'll be their first game since the quarantine went into effect last week. And so they'll be here Monday. The 7th grade will be at home against Pottsville at Clinton on Monday night, and the girls will be on the road at Rural Special on Monday night.
Pick a game, and they're all over the state.
Pick your favorite location. You can stay home. You can come here. The road's probably a little bit better. Or if you want to see a lot of scenery, you can go to Rural Special.
There you go.
You can pick your own. And then next week, that'll be on Monday. And then the next one will be the big game on the 5th when we host Riverview, and that'll be the honoring of the 1984 Clinton Yellow Jacket basketball team on the 5th. So a lot of basketball to come. We got makeup games for the boys on the 1st, 4th, and 10th. And so a lot of games still left in a short amount of time. Really, got to squeeze them in.
Absolutely. From here on out through March, there's going to be a lot of basketball played in Clinton, Arkansas. So.
Yep. And